What's up, you guys? We are back at it with some more shiny hunting in Pokemon Shining Pearl. Now, the last time we were in this realm of Pokemon and Pokemon trainers, we left it off at 600 resets so far between our two play sessions so far. If you weren't here Friday was our Monster Hunter Rise stream. We'll be doing those every Friday. Maybe some friends will join us, maybe not. But, we'll keep going. I've been doing some hunting on the side for that. Get ready for our next stream. Unlocking, high rank, G rank for y'all. Just to get some more exciting fights, exciting battles out there. And, getting myself used to the game again. But what you are here for tonight is the Golden God. Wow. Couldn't have planned that music timing better. Here we go. We're in it. Alright. 600 resets. Well, this is 601 now. But man, it's been a long couple days waiting to get back to this. Love me some Monster Hunter, but boy do I love shiny hunting. Maybe tedious to some folk, but I don't know. There's a lot of value in seeing how far you can take these things. But yeah, hope everybody's St. Patrick's Day went well. We were doing our Monster Hunter Rise stream. Just started getting back into Monster Hunter. It's been a couple years, so I had to shake off the dust, But yeah, we were doing a St. Patrick's stream. I gave myself a little jaunty little leprechaun hat, and yeah, just went at it. Some drinks might have been imbibed if you check the VOD. Prancing little Arceus up there got replaced by a can of Guinness. Guinness, the preferred drink of choice on any given St. Patrick's Day. Had a couple drinks of Jameson as well. But we're good. We're good. And I believe that is, yes, that is our reset point. Sup, ASAP? Glad to see you back. No, unfortunately not Irish coffee. I do have some Baileys, but I currently actually do not have coffee in the house. I am a strictly green tea boy. I do wonder how. Exactly. Yes, you understand. But I wonder how like a green tea frap exists and like a green tea, green tea with milk, that kind of thing exists. So I wonder how green tea with Baileys would be. Couldn't have said it better. We're all about that green here in the Rising Aether stream, Rising Aether chat. Keep it healthy, keep it green. But every now and then, once in a while, while out a little bit. Hey, Sub-Zero, how's it going? How's Yes, we like to keep it green in this mythical forest of ours. We were having a discussion at the end of Wednesday's stream about what to call the fandom. There's some interesting things thrown out there. We're still deciding on that, but has to have something to do with the forest. Something forest adjacent. Somebody came in here and suggested ticks because ticks are found on deer, but I'm not gonna call y'all ticks. I just think that's ticks are disease-carrying little vermin, and you guys don't have diseases that I'm aware of. At least, not yet. We'll see if we can do another 200 resets tonight. Oh no, Zero. Have you joined the Discord yet? If not, here it is. Grow the forest. I'm not gonna say or else though. I'm a nice deer. How's y'all's days been going? Or weekend? It's only Monday, but hope your weekends went well. Watched a little old pro wrestling videos myself with some pals. Watched WWE Armageddon in the early 2000s, I believe, was the date of the broadcast, the pay-per-view. And it was a 6-man Hell in a Cell match. Oh god. Rikishi, big sumo wrestler looking guy, he got dropped off from the top of the Hell in a Cell by the Undertaker. Crazy stuff. Oh no way! Who'd you go see? I didn't even know that there was somebody in town. Kang Daniel. Gotta look up some of their stuff. Are they? Is that like? That's an individual, right? Okay, that makes sense. Did they split off from a larger group at some point? Because I know, I know at least some people are going crazy over getting some of those Twice pre-order tickets. Unfortunately, I didn't pre-register, so I can't help you out there, ASAP. But best of luck to you on that. That is gonna be a bloodbath. I think it's on the 20th or something. It's sometime this week, right? Ooh, Suga. Damn. Thank you, Zero. Nothing will happen to you. Good. Oh, Suga's gonna be in town this Wednesday? Where at? Just like, in the city, outlying regions. Ooh, nice. Okay, right. The Twice pre-sale is this Wednesday. Ah, nice. Well, May should be very nice in Oakland. I mean, it's been, been getting warmer in California as of this weekish. So, expect some good turnout there. Nah, I don't have Twice money. If I had Twice money, ooh boy. I would do a lot of things if I had enough money to be a Twice fan at this point in time. Or really any K-pop group. I mean, I listen, but I don't buy anything because I know that's a slippery slope. Especially with me, I'd like to collect all the fan cards or shit like that. Amen to that, ASAP. Oh, what'd you get? Is it a vinyl? Is it a video game? A piece of art, perhaps? Ooh, your PS5. Ooh, Zooey Mama. Hell yeah! What's the first game you're gonna kick up on that. And I assume you're gonna be turning that on tonight. And I guess also talking about oh. Understandable. Yeah, I understand both sides of like people who, it's just a game, but also the other side of like, well, the IP is made by a turf, so, makes sense, makes sense. Any other games on PS5? I haven't really been keeping track of like the big ones that have come out. I mean, I know like Elden Ring is out on there. Spider-Man PS5. I know you'd like that, Zero. Yeah, I can't really think of too many other big names at this time. Oh, damn. Oh, I didn't know you were into WWE. Is it you or your roommate more into WWE? Oh, damn. Wow, I had no idea. I was watching that Hell in a Cell, or I guess Armageddon match the other night. Yeah, I really got into wrestling as of the past like year or two. Sup, Jaylit, we are going probably until 800. We've been doing a cool 200 each time, but we'll see. We'll see what happens by the time it reaches 9:30 tonight. I think we're getting a lot more efficient in our resets, so we'll see. But yeah, really taking a shine to wrestling. I mean, I've been to a recent AEW matches, yes. Uh, Jaylit, you ever watch much wrestling? How about you, ASAP? How are you into cognition of pro res? Oh, getting familiar. What is that? What does that mean? Tell me more. I'm curious. I know it took me a little bit to Oh, yes, yes. I remember you sharing something about that. Yeah, yeah. I also there's I forget what it was called. Um but there was another pro wrestling centric like graphic novel um about it was based on um the Scottish play. I don't know if this counts as a play right now or a theatrical performance, but I'm not gonna take the risk. But the Scottish play, but turned into a story about a pro wrestler and his wife living down in Louisiana. And I gave the first two chapters a read. I might want to get the full set. That's nice. Oh, what? Wait. Damn. Nightbot, what the fuck? I'll change that. I don't know why it won't let people do all caps. Come on, man. We just got you to work with with the Discord command. Come on, man. Come on. You don't need to auto mod us. That's crazy. All right, disabling that. Get excited. I think I think the caps is allowed again. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Zero, for testing that out. But what were you gonna say, ASAP? Was it about the Scottish play graphic novel? Have you heard of that one? But also, yes, Japanese pro wrestling and AEW, bread and butter for me. Not so much WWE. I know Zero is more into that region of the fandom, or knows in more detail. Absolutely, I would watch some clips of it and stuff. I mean, AEW is having a what I think is going to be a really good match on Wednesday. Kenny Omega, one of the best guys honestly to ever do it, came over from New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he's going to be facing one of the best current younger Mexican luchadores, El Hijo de Vikingo. He's insane, super high flyer, jumping off the ropes, doing crazy flips and shit. It's great. Right. you get to create your own wrestlers, so they don't even have to be from the WWE stable. I mean, technically, you could make you could make Kenny Omega go against Shaggy from Scooby-Doo if you'd really like to. At 10% of his power, of course. Gonna create some incredible dream matches. Really open the forbidden door on that one. But yeah, I definitely will give that a read. The Dua Power Bomb. It looked really well drawn. So people fine tune what it is they really like. Oh, I love that. That's what I really like about the way that webtoons feel. I know there are some manga that do it really well, but the feeling of motion I think is really great in webtoons, and the energy that the kinetic drawing lens is just I think part of why I enjoy reading them. Wow, I'm glad that we have a based audience here tonight. Definitely have some goated individuals. Not not hating on the pro wrestling. Grats. But man, yeah, I think Wednesday is gonna be a nice night. Cards looking good, but we will be here playing playing some more Pokemon. So I think definitely gonna have to watch it right after our stream ends, because we're still gonna keep on this hunt. Not gonna give up just yet. Not gonna give up at all, for that matter. But some stuff are gonna have to wait till the side. I know Sea Dog VA Connor is doing his really nice cycle-thon for, I think it's the immunocompromised foundation, and they do some great charity work out there. So I understand if there's a lot of people being drawn over there tonight, and yeah, I say give the money to the people who really need it. Yeah, it's his second one. He did it last year, and at the Streamer Awards, he won. He was voted by the public best charity stream for his first one. So, I mean, he lives in Japan now, so he's doing like all across Japan, but he's, you know, live streaming, like real life vlogging on Twitch right now. The cycling. It's really cool. One of his best friendo, Iron Mouse, the really popular VTuber, is along for the ride with him because she herself is you know, has an immunocompromised disorder. So very wholesome, very great overall. I love those guys. Mm. Wow, it really doesn't feel like it, but it's already been half an hour here with y'all. I think I started pretty much at 6:30 today. But my god, time does fly. I think I missed one in there. 616. we're three away from a Rey Mysterio moment. We can throw up the I wish I could like just throw up some random graphics, and I mean I guess we can, but it'd just be for the one the one number, so I don't know if it'd be worth it. I could throw like a little transparent photo of Rey Mysterio up on screen for like a second. And I would love to play his theme music while we're on the 619, but I think that's copyrighted. So, not gonna happen. So what else is new with y'all? Anything cool over the weekend? Was it a restful one, or was everybody reeling from St. Paddy's Day? I myself, I went to a nice little con anime convention over the weekend, but this was on a it was on a a decommissioned battleship, or I guess carrier ship. It was really cool. A very interesting place to have a anime convention, and I guess like technically, you know, you didn't need to be there just for the anime. You could just be wandering around the ship. You wouldn't even run into any anime fans if you were deep enough in the bowels of this thing, because they really opened it up for people. But you know, on the flight deck there was like just a bunch of cosplayers walking around and you know, taking photos with the ship, taking photos with all the equipment in front of the planes that they had decommissioned, and as a part of the I guess museum that they have there. And it seems that it was all like thought up by the exactly, there were a lot of Arpeggio of Blue Steel cosplayers, and like some oh, what's the word, Azure Lane cosplayers and all that. It was pretty crazy. Oh man. You know, obviously a couple of awkward moments with some some weebs as we went around, but that's par for the course in an anime convention. You just kind of deal with it. Artist Alley was pretty nice, was going real nice. I didn't get anything myself, you know, trying to save them bucks, but some of the people I went with, they got some cool stuff. There was like there was actually ironically, there was a booth selling like soap and lotions, like hand lotions. But the soap smelled really good. But the thing is, they were also selling pamphlets that were like little like manga like slash comics. I mean, they were in English and they were, left to right, not right to left, but um little comic books entitled like something like Hygiene and You, or like keeping yourself smelling clean, or something along those lines. I just thought it was really really apt of them to place that at one of the booths of this convention. Not that I smelled anything bad, but from previous experiences, my God, you know, things can get bad. Things can get pretty stanky in an anime convention, especially with everybody, lugging around their heavy cosplays, and not a lot of those have ventilation, or just people just not wanting to shower. It's a whole thing. I mean, if you've been in the anime space long enough, you know about these things. Also 619, Mr. Rey Mysterio. He's been having a feud with his son Dominic, who way back in the past when he was just a little kid, was on the show of WWE because another wrestler, Eddie Guerrero, God rest his soul, was trying to confuse little Dominic by claiming he was his real father. And so that was there was like, I think famously, there was some clips of this match, or, the promotional material for this match that kind of got some meme time recently. I think I've seen it recently, but the match was called like custody of Dominic match or something like that, and the winner got custody of the child. But now Rey Mysterio and his son are actually fighting it out, and now that we're at 620, topic's over. Everybody go home. But yeah. About the ship. They even had talking about anime, talking about nerd culture, talking about wrestling. There was no actual wrestling, but they actually had a panel presented by the Cosplay Wrestling Federation, I think it was called, the CWF. And it was basically just like a popularity contest. They had a bunch of people in cosplay come up, and each of them, like one by one, were doing little promos. And for those of you who aren't really into wrestling, a promo is like, when you're speaking into a mic, it's, you're not fighting anybody. You're just showing off your personality. You're saying, I want the title, or like talking shit about another wrestler, being like, man, I guess in this situation it would have been like, imagine the Winter Soldier being like, man, Jotaro ain't shit. Yeah, exactly. Kind of like a fight weigh-in. Except there is no need for weigh-ins, because, I mean, there are, like, weight classes that they impose sometimes, but sometimes that just kind of flies out the window. But this one was, like, they were just giving, like, promos against one another, and by fan reaction, seeing which was the more popular, cosplay character after all was, like, said and done in their little, verbal fight. And at the very end of it all, I mean, who else would win it but Bill Nye the Science Guy? There was a very big pop, meaning, very big round of applause for the guy, and a lot of chants of Bill. So I think the last four people that were up there was, like the current champ of, I guess I'm assuming it's a series of just promo battles, and it was the Winter Soldier, the current champion, against Jotaro Kujo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, JoJo no Kimyo no Boken, Bill Nye the Science Guy, and who was the fourth guy? It was something ridiculous. It was Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. But my god, they were just really just talking trash to each other. I think Bill Nye brought in something about like, you know, Isaac Newton's laws of motion, and I forget how he used it against, you know, the Winter Soldier. But I mean, the Winter Soldier, I don't know why, but he kept going off about patriotism and supporting the troops. Even though, I don't know, let me know if it's just me, but I don't think at this point in the MCU, if the Winter Soldier is all too gung-ho about, like, patriotism. You know? I don't know if he'd like to be called an army personnel. I think he's more, you know, solo about things, if anything. But yeah, unfortunately, Jotaro did not win. I was rooting for Jotaro. But Bill Nye always gets a crowd going. I think it helped that he was relatable to more people in the audience. But there were definitely people coming in from the outside, or like coming in as they pass by the main stage and being like, "What the hell is this? What are they doing? What are they doing here? Cosplay wrestling? What the hell?" But nah, I think that's fun. I feel like I've seen like videos online of like Anime Expo having some sort of, or maybe Comic-Con having like actual cosplay wrestling events. And there was there was a time where I forget who the two main combatants were, but one of them got thrown into the audience. And as the guy who threw him in there was coming to beat him up more, a guy in the audience dressed up as Peter Griffin rose up and like choke slammed him into the pavement. And the crowd went crazy. You know, I think you know, that's what wrestling's all about, the unexpected. You don't know who's gonna come out from the tunnel, who's gonna get the crowd going, who's gonna become a star, who's gonna become famous. Yeah, good event. Good event. Definitely over some slightly overpriced food, but got some Japanese food nearby after the event. I got a black garlic ramen, but instead of like chashu or like you know, anything like that, it had a fried soft shell crab in it, like a whole ass soft shell crab. It's crazy. It was really good though. 626, the 626, Orange County. Shout out all the Orange County homies. 626 Night Market if you're ever in California. Very nice Asian inspired night market. I think they have one in the Bay Area as of like the last couple years. But originally, SoCal, 626 area code. Oh yeah. I hope you guys enjoy that that noise, because we're gonna be hearing that a lot. I think I said this in the first stream, but hopefully not too much. We won't have to, but you're gonna be hearing it. Ooh. Oh yeah. Yeah. I did just watch a video of the longest shiny hunt to ever occur. And I mean, fingers crossed that we don't get that desperate, but apparently there was a guy on YouTube who completed a Ralts shiny hunt that took him over 25,000 encounters, which, I mean, statistically, let's just talk about that, statistically improbable. I mean, at that point, even if you're going off of like the old 8,000 odds, you know, that's like, you should have gotten 3 of them by that point, you know, on average. So that's real sad. But I also saw, you know, somebody on Twitter earlier today scrolling through some of the other people shiny hunting, you know, as you're wont to do when you're in this space. But boy howdy, he was also shiny hunting Arceus, and he got him in 46 resets. Which, I mean, let's just again do the math. We're at 628 now, it seems. But just doing the math, I mean, that's about like, I could have gotten 15 or 14 of these dang things by now. Ugh. But ooh-wee. Ugh. My goodness. Hope you're having a good time putting the PS5 together, Zero. Really excited to see how it is up and running. I myself just have my trusty Switch here, so unfortunately, not a large console fanatic, but I do love my Nintendo games. I guess speaking of Nintendo games, there was a real good deal. I don't know how long it's going for. Actually, yeah, let's check. There's like the Switch game voucher deal going on right now, wherein you can get 2 games, limited selection, but 2 games nonetheless, for the price of $100. Or I guess, looking here, $99.98. Huh. Which, interesting. But, yeah, let's see how long. How long that's going to be available for. Well, you can get them 12, you know, any game 12 months from the time you get it. Which, I guess, you know, you could, save those up, see if there are any games releasing in the future that, you would really want, that aren't a part of the Game Pass now, but you could get later, is what I'm hearing. But, doesn't really seem to be a set day. I guess they're just gonna go away at some point. But I myself got, Pokemon Sword, because I did need the, shaman that, you know, the, what's the word? That having the save data gives you. So if you have, Pokemon Sword or Shield, and you also have Pokemon Legends Arceus, which is the reason why we're able to hunt for Arceus right now, actually. Getting, you know, Legends Arceus save data, completed save data, gives you access to Arceus in Shining Pearl. But with the Sword and Shield save data, which unfortunately I skipped over that. I was, you know, in a bit of a lull when it came to Pokemon playing. But, we're back, and honestly, I feel like I'm more into Pokemon now than ever. But you can get a Shaman. Just one, unfortunately. I need both, normal and sky form, land and sky. But one is fine for now, for the Pokedex. But yeah, went ahead and got that. I can show my Pokemon Home off later, I guess. But also in Pokemon Sword and Shield is some pretty interesting feature with the DLC, wherein you can hunt for shiny legendaries more easily than BDSP. Unfortunately, only way to get the Arceus right now, so no choice there. But we might hop over there once this shiny hunt is over, just to get some shiny legendaries. And apparently you can get there pretty easily from the beginning of the game, even. So just gotta get the DLC, hop on over, start hunting shiny legendaries, man. I have a couple. I do have Rayquaza. I think 2 of the 3 Reggies. Kyogre. Unfortunately not Groudon just yet. A couple of the mythical shinies they gave out in Pokemon Go. But, we'll keep working on it on our way to complete shiny national decks. That's gonna be beautiful if we can ever get there in one piece. Hello, Arceus, you old bastard. You're gonna bend to my will one of these days, one of these resets. You don't know when it's gonna happen, but it will. It will happen. Oh, it will. But not this time. Maybe next time. Doing some monster hunting yourself, Jaylet, tonight? I did get to fight Magnamalo, and I think I'm gonna have to fight Nargacuga next, just because you need a little piece of it to get to what's the word? To get the leg pieces or the foot or the greaves for Magnamalo's set. I think I'm gonna try to blaze through the rest of the village quests with Magnamalo, because I don't know if this is a good strategy or not, but I remember back in 3 and 4 Ultimate, Blast as an element was pretty overpowered. Is that still the case? Do you know? Oh. There's our friend Jaylit in the top left corner, going online. Yeah, doing the hub quest is a little bit faster, but I think that you know, building up slowly over time make it easier to do those hub quests when we do start on those. Okay, yeah, I think with a weapon like dual blades or insect glaive, which has a lot of hits per second, maybe not highest DPS, but highest, hits. Oh, oh, I didn't even realize that Rathian was base fire affinity. Whoa. Yeah, that is weird. Even in like World and Generations, Rathian's always been poison. I mean, she still poisons. That's for damn sure. Yeah, that feels so wrong. It's always been able to breathe fire, but its special point was always that damn tail, that damn tail flip. My God. I mean, also that reminds me, Zinogre, one of my favorite Pokemon, favorite Pokemon, favorite monsters from the Monster Hunter series. I mean, they're kind of based on pro wrestling. I mean, they do like suplexes and backflips and shit like that. So, I mean, maybe it's only natural that my friends got me into it. It just feels like something's right in my strike zone. Oh yeah, I feel like Rathian and Rathalos are just two of those monsters that, because every Monster Hunter fan has fought them so many times. I mean, it's just so fun to just get into it and you know dodge around, know when they're gonna flip their tail. I mean, it feels like in the beginning it feels like it just comes out of nowhere, but nah, no, you just gotta know their tells. So definitely a very fun fight for me as well. Magnamalo has been quite fun. It did remind me of like Zinogre with a lot of their flips and um, maybe like who crashes down like he jumps in there and crashes down a lot. Forgetting who does that. Similar, Gormagala kind of did that a bit. Um, but yeah, but except he has like a spear tail. But yeah, like I said, been farming Magnamalo. Just need to get a couple more hunts in order to get the insect glaive going. But I have all but one of the armor pieces for low rank, so should honestly should carry me through once I get everything upgraded. Not too worried honestly about the other monsters. I think all of the new ones have been similar enough to some of the previous monsters in the other games. Just kind of switched it up and maybe combined some aspects with other monsters. Yeah. Betelgeuse? I don't know how you pronounce it, if it's Beetlejuice or Betelgeuse or Betelgeuse. Um, but yeah, their Monster Hunter World theme was really great. Are they in Rise or are they in Sunbreak or because I've not fought them yet. They're probably if they're in there, they're probably higher up on the card. Yes, bagel goose. Okay. I don't know if they're in at all, even in the DLC, but I really liked For Ultimate. Um, I loved Seregios. Seregios from For Ultimate and Gormagala slash his evolution um, in 3 Ultimate. Well, honestly, some of my favorite monsters, really, and they were like the tagline monsters, like Magnamalo was for Here and Rise. Yeah. I mean, I do have the Magnamalo armor, but once I get to high rank, ugh. I mean, I can fight a Zinogre right now, but once I get to high rank, boy oh boy, is it gonna feel nice to do some high rank Zinogre hunts. Ugh, boysy. think definitely for Wednesday I'm gonna try to get in. I tried it in our first stream, but there's some glitches. I'll definitely try to get in some nice ambient, maybe some lo-fi music playing in the background while we do these hunts. Just because I feel like y'all deserve a little bit of a background noise. To the background noise, that is my wonderful, dearish voice. So I guess for now you can play your own sultry tunes. I did see you play a lot of that Monster Hunter over the weekend though, Jaylit. Oh boy. All right, let's see. Let's look. Take a look at what our pace is at. Started out the stream with 641 in. Been about 50 minutes ish. Doing pretty good. Averaging about let's see. 50 minutes. All right. Not too bad. Could be a little faster. Oh god. Oh no. Not well, electricity. You got the element right. But didn't realize Rajang was open to appearing at this point in the game. I'll keep an eye out. Thank you for letting me know. I'll probably be fighting Zinogre after I finish farming up Magnamalo. My god. Good luck with that. With that hunt, Jolet. That sounds terrifying. You man. Come on, you sack of bones. Arceus, you guess you should get some meat on your bones. A Magnamalo would use you as a chew toy for breakfast. I guess just thinking about anime conventions, especially with the one I went to this last weekend. I mean, I don't think I've really said much about it previously in the stream, but I am an avid cosplay fan, cosplayer myself. I've been wondering about what exactly I should go for next time. I am on a bit on the smaller side as a little Asian man. But, you know, something like Edward Elric, the Elric brothers, and Full Metal Alchemist. I mean, he short, but he is blonde. Not to say that I will give away if I am blonde or not, but let's just say that a little bit darker than that. I think wig making is something that I'm not as great in at this point, but maybe it's a, you know, point of contention for a reason, point for me to learn and get better at. I very much do pride myself on prop making, though. You know, utilizing foam, wood carving, you know, mechanical aspects of cosplays. Really just working with materials in hand. Oh no. Yeah, you're gonna be doing like no. You're gonna be doing like no damage there. Paralysis bow on an electric wolf. Yeah, I don't really see that working out in your favor. Oh yeah, absolutely. But I mean, you can thankfully just thankfully just change your equipment layout in the tent there at the starting camp, which I don't know if they've done that before. I've never really used that feature until just this game. But yeah, I don't know if that's ever been has that been a thing before? I'm a bad Monster Hunter fan. Right, right. I'm just wondering if it was like in some of the other games, because I don't remember changing out my equipment in at camp in the previous titles. I'm sure it was. That seems like a pretty big what's the word? Quality of life thing that you'd probably implement pretty early on. Oh man, I don't know how it is in other parts of the world, parts of California, but with the weather warming up, starting to get that hay fever, those allergies a brewing, eyes a little itchy, nose a little stuffy. Not sick, so it's definitely the spring fever. I've got spring fever. And you might be saying to yourself, Aether, you're a deer. How do you get hay fever? And to that I say, watch your tongue. Even a deer can have their own personal allergies, their own personal conflicts within themselves. You know, I feel that it adds to the duality of my personage of being both man and beast. Let me have my scratchy eyes and my stuffy nose. Getting real close to 650 though. No? No, thank you. Reset. At almost about, okay, it's been about 60 minutes. Gotten about 50 done. That's about 0.8 resets. Or, it's about 0.8 of a reset. In every minute. So, just a little over a minute per reset. I guess in all honesty, yeah, let's check it out. Let's see. Next reset for 650. Let's see just how fast we can get this. Okay. So, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 16 Mississippi, 17 Mississippi, 18 Mississippi, 19 Mississippi, 20 Mississippi, 21 Mississippi, 22 Mississippi, 23 Mississippi, 24 Mississippi, 25 Mississippi, 26 Mississippi, 27 Mississippi, 28 Mississippi, 29 Mississippi, 30 Mississippi, 31, 32 Mississippi, 33 Mississippi, 34, 35 Mississippi, 36 Mississippi, 37 Mississippi, 38 No, fuck, I fucked it up. Wow. I was like maybe under 45 seconds. I did count some pretty long Mississippi, so you know, maybe anywhere from 45 to 50 seconds. I mean, if we can keep having resets like that and not fuck up the actual menu changing part, you know, maybe it'll we'll get a little bit faster at our time. But man, this is definitely a very painful hunt. Just cause, I mean, just look at this. This whole thing. This whole song and dance. I mean, it's very epic the first time, but my god. Electricity coming in, and then boom, Arceus, okay. But then, you boot up Shining Pearl, loads up the Switch sign, loads up the Pokemon. Oh, you guys can't see it, but there's a little Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup jumping around in the lower right corner. But the game's loading up, right? Then, oh, okay, game's loaded up. Pokemon, Game Freak. And then boom, takes all that time, and then a little more, another loading screen. Another loading screen. And then boom, now finally back into it. Finally able to finally able to watch a whole cutscene again. I mean, you know, I'm just thankful it's not like some of the old Arceus cutscenes where I mean, really, they were throwing out like, I mean, thankfully shiny locked back then, so you didn't have to sit through it more than once. But throwing out like cryptic messages and like images, little like alchemical circles and shit. Just showing actual like photos from the real world, like, you know, cityscapes and trees and parks and actual people in the real world. But, you know, thankfully we just have this little number, a little electricity, electricity, some shooting stars on a sun-setting sky, some stars in that sky. Even though it's completely, I mean, it is sunset, but it's pretty much daylight out there. I know, I know. It looks cool. We are going to be releasing a YouTube video, though. Maybe, hopefully soon. Maybe in the next, I'd like to say like 2-3 weeks or something. Um, but yeah, just know that things are rolling out. We're gonna be making some YouTube videos in the interim. Definitely making this whole saga into its own little encapsulated video. Definitely want to talk about the history of Arceus, the history of shiny locking Pokemon as a whole. But yeah, if there's any, ideas or things that you might find interesting, lay it down in the Discord for me. We'll see if we could take a look at it. Write a little video essay on it. I do love researching. I'm neck deep in the trenches of well, I don't want to say what kind of literature just yet because it'll give it away, but you know, neck deep in citations. Let's just say that. And so, you'll hear from my YouTube side of things soon. And in order to be, first people to watch that, again, hop on over the Discord. I'll let everybody know when videos coming out. We could do a little watch party together when it happens. All together. Ooh, getting up there. Hey, nice. Dude, I think that's probably one of the funnest parts of Rise for me so far is just Oh, Pog. Hell yeah. Gem. Big old, big old Thunderwolf gem. But man, dude, those turf wars ever since World been the greatest addition they ever did do. So you don't have to worry about them just all going after you at the same time. But other than that, the realism, of course, the realism. And also fucking using them with your wire bugs. My God, yes, yeah, exactly with the wire bug stuff, dude. The other day I think Somnicanth. I was using Somnicanth to just absolutely mess up this Barioth. It was really just taking a beating, really getting clapped by the by that new siren sleep monster. And like the fact that you could do finishers. Oh, that's true. Like if you were really good about it, you could like, you know, lure a monster over to whatever is the strongest tier list contender on the map at the time, and just try to like try your hardest to wire bug the opposing monster. That's actually that'd be pretty cool as like, you know, tech is concerned. Yeah, Nargacuga's always been real cool. Like it just feels like big kaiju battles. Like I just love the feeling that you like are grabbing the reins of this hulking beast, and they can do more in one hit than you can in like 5 or 10 even. Oh man. Ugh, I really want to fight Zinogre now so I can take it by the reins. Though I guess thinking about it, in all of them, I've done like 3 or 4 Magdamalo fights so far, and none of them has a enemy monster come close enough for me to really pit them against each other. They're scared. Oh my god, just allow you to like fly around as Bagel Goose and just like carpet bomb people. Huh? No, I'm pretty sure I ran past some other monsters in the Magnamalo encounter. And there have been like leftover items from them as they like ran around the map, like little drops. I've definitely seen like a great. I don't think it's Great Jaggy, whatever the newest one is. And not that I can't use them against him easily. It's just that they're never in the same area at the same time. They don't really turf war it out. Probably because they're, like I said, a little bit frightened of the Hellfire machine. What you doing next for your? Oh yeah, for sure. You'd have to grapple him from a different area and move him over though, and I'm a bit impatient for that. What's up next on the docket? Another Zinogre fight? You gonna go and spam it for some smithing purposes, or are you just moving down the card, getting a key quest ticked off so you could get your urgent quest done? Because I think, are we in the same place? Like, have you just gotten like the the sword, like the long sword from the village elder, and just did the Magnamalo fight. You did Zinogre. Okay, wait, HR6. Okay, so you're doing like actual hub quests or village quests? Oh, I see. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ah, damn. I'm still at low rank myself, but I mean, I'm at 5-star village quests, so once you get to 7-star, I think that's technically high rank. Yeah. I think technically maybe like some of the 6-star ones, but definitely 7. Or no, no, no. There are no 7-star village quests. 6-star village quests, I think, is high rank. So, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I think, yeah, 5-star is like the edge of low rank, and then 6-star starts high rank. I definitely can. I think I did a quest for the hub, actually, that just came up as like an urgent quest for the hub when I defeated Magnamalo. And it was to unlock 2-star hub quests. So I think I can already do the hub quests. Would you say that they're still pretty manageable solo for those high ranked hub quests, or do they take a bit longer? Oh damn! Why one more is an ogre killer? Are there like multiple um multiple Zinogre fights in the key quest, or are you just trying to get a weapon? Hmm. Right, right, right. Yeah, I guess that's why spam and low rank is pretty good. I've been collecting as many birds as I can. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I also bring in those the mega armor skins and mega demon blood, demon buffs, or whatever that is. Demon drug, that's what it is. Always pop those at the beginning of a hunt. Mmm, very nice, very nice. Oh, can't wait to get into gems and slots, and you know, definitely wasn't a fan previously of like the randomness of slots and gems, but um I love the how much more control there is now, and just the overall customizability of your build. Really great. Bisha Mountain. I think I don't know if it's been done already, but a cool YouTube video idea I kind of had while playing through the beginning couple fights was that, I mean, it's pretty obvious by all of the Inca style singing, the little you know introductions each of the monsters get. Oh. That'd be pretty cool. I'll have to look up what it looks like. I mean, Rathian's not too hard to fight. I feel like you should be able to knock those out pretty quickly. I don't know how resistant Zinogre is to burn, but could also help farming him. But I don't know if you noticed, but um, I guess along with making it feel like, you know, a monster parade, you know, that's what the rampage is. It feels like, you know, a lot of mythologies have like a monster parade type event. It's a bit of a trope, honestly. I think they use it well in Monster Hunter Rise. But each of the monsters has like a little um, performative song about them, kind of describing vaguely what it is they do and where they're from and what they, you know, what their ecology is like. Um, but a lot of the new monsters, um, pretty plainly, I think, based off of yokai specifically, like not like a mythical creature like how I mean it's the Keaton is still, you know, Keaton. Oh shit. Oh shit. It is 666. Oh. And Arceus the god did not want to be influenced by Giratina. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Giratina wouldn't allow it. Maybe it'll be this, or maybe it'll be 777. What was the I think what was the last number in your prediction series, Jaylit? Were you doing like by okay, 720, right? Multiples of yeah. Okay. Well, I mean we're coming up we're coming up on it. Let's see. We'll definitely be getting to it by tonight, I think. Um but yeah, a lot of the new ones are based on yokai. Um not unlike, you know, the Kiden from previous games is based on the Kiden, which is actually just somebody hyperbolized what a giraffe was. So, um, but yeah, like we got not Somnicanth, one of the first monsters in this game. It's based off of the umbrella yokai, and then we got, you know, the Kamaitachi, uh, in the form of basically the new Great Jaggy, you know, trios, and yeah, I just think it's very interesting how they borrowed from their own Japanese folklore for this one, even though they've used it a lot before. I feel like this is the most I don't want to say blatant it's been, but some of the others were more subtle about where they were drawing their inspiration. There's a kappa, basically a kappa, um, as one of the new monsters. Even talked about being lured into the water and yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's just a sumo wrestler, a sumo wrestling kappa, which I think kappa are like known to enjoy sumo wrestling. Let me double check that fact. Yeah, kappa are known to love sumo wrestling. They also love cucumbers, um, for whatever reason. But yeah, they are known to love sumo wrestling. Oh, and apparently, wow, just looking at this now, apparently E Honda um in the new or not the new Street Fighter, but the last Street Fighter had a Halloween costume of himself as a kappa sumo wrestler character. So it's pretty ingrained into the culture, I think, for some of these myths. Um, you know, with things like Rathalos, Rathian, Lao Shanlong, just, you know, generic dragons with a bit of flavor to them. You know, that's why we still remember all of them. But, you know, for the most part, pretty straight dragon characters, honestly. But I think, you know, when games try to include mythology and real life elements, but twist it a little, change it a little, add a little funk to it. Um, I think that's where you get like really cool character designs, like in the Pokemon games. You know, a lot of Pokemon based on species, but give a little, add a little bit of spice. Hmm. Well, I feel like I remember Kappa like more specifically being like sumo wrestling fanatics, um and then the cucumber thing, you know. Yeah, exactly. But like if you lure a kappa with a cucumber, the only way to stun it or get away from it is to let it let it what you call uh, dry up its hat. It's a little water basin on the top of its head. A dongo dual blade. Well, I mean, I got a little notification for some of the DLC, and there was some derpy looking Palamute and Palico skins, or I guess what's the word? Costume equipment that made them look like they were just drawn real funny. I'm sure Dongo Dual Blade is not out of the question there. There's even like plushy weapon skins now. Yeah. I mean, there've always been some pretty wacky yeah. I think there's always been like well, not always. I remember in either 3 Ultimate or 4 Ultimate there being a Sonic collab, and like a Samus Aran from Metroid collab. Um, I think before there's been like cardboard weapons in the past and really creative stuff. I mean, that's one of my favorite things about Monster Hunter is just like how long it just gets like such love and support from the developers after the release. I mean, they really know how to keep an audience wanting to play their game over a long period of time. But Ami from Okami, didn't know that. I didn't know that one. I think there used to be an Okami like um collab, but I thought it was more like weapons before. But good to see that they're adding some more stuff to it now. Um, I assume they just take some of their previous like IPs that they've gotten approval for in the past and just add on to them with each new installment, because I feel like there have been some repeat events. Right, because I mean, if you have the rights to use it, I don't know how long they have the rights for, but might as well just keep doing it. Yeah, the Street Fighter collabs. Oh, especially like the taunts where you can like use Hadoukens. I remember there were like challenge videos back in the day of like trying to kill monsters with your Hadouken. What would that be? Final Fantasy 14? Why was that one bad? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I never did do that either. God, I remember people were, you know, spamming like groups for how to complete that, like the meteors and everything, and like the cover you had to take. It was too much complexity for me. Um, yeah, not trying to not trying to basically change the whole way I fight just for this challenge. and people are like getting exploits out of um the taunt that either the weapon or just the collab introduced, where you like flew up into the air for a bit and it gave you like a bunch of invincibility frames while you were up there. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely made the game feel a lot different than it was. I mean, I've talked about it before, but Dragalia Lost. I was pretty good in the, I guess, competitive part of that game. Well, not very competitive, but like there was the multiplayer aspect, and there was a raid bosses and other challenge events, where it really required like coordination between you and the other three players in the lobby. And, things like timing your hits, timing how much HP the boss has, running for cover, knowing the patterns of the boss, which is something I really like in Monster Hunter, but in a little bit of a different way for Dragalia Lost. But you know, putting stuff like timing down to the specific second of where to hide and like how to guide the monster in specific ways, it definitely feels a lot more complex in a 3D environment than than it ever was in like Dragalia Lost's very tiny maps. Yeah, yeah, the micromanaging of it is really what you know, because it's so, unless you have three other friends who are die hard like G rank Monster Hunter players, it was almost impossible. You'd have to like talk to the people that you're playing with at the time of fighting fighting Behemoth. It was just too niche, I think, is the problem that we're getting at. Is there just wasn't enough people um who weren't, primarily solo hunters to really tackle that on a large scale. Hmm. Does get me wondering what some of the other late game fights are gonna be. What kind of elder dragons return? There's definitely gonna be some new ones, but I did get spoiled that Gormagala is back, which also I assume means Shigaru Magala is back. Love both of those fights. Um, Honestly, would probably rock some Shigaru Magala gear in G rank. Um, but yeah. Ooh, Xenojiva. Oh, that was also a very good one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Agreed. I think the flow of it was really well paced, well done fight choreo. I assume, yeah, Devil Joe. You said Rajang earlier, which does not surprise me. Um, let's see. Again, Seregios. I love bleed as a mechanic. Um, and then especially for Insect Glaive. Oh my god. Uh, if you didn't really, I don't know if you fought Seregios a lot, but like it gave you a special ability where every time you rolled, I think every like 4 or 5 rolls, or maybe just 3, um, your sword would get sharpened a little bit, so you almost never had to sharpen it if you were consistently dodge rolling around. It was so convenient. Yeah, I'm assuming Devil Show is back. Oh, and the Teostra and Lunastra, I think is what their name is. If I'm remembering right. Yeah. Those are always I actually had some difficulties in the past with those fights. I think they're not that it's a poorly designed fight, but you know, just very different in how they move around the space. Especially just cuz it got, you know. Yeah, exactly. And you just can't. Oof. I do feel, you know, they did. Mm, mm-hmm. I can see why. But I do feel like in this game, it's a bit harder for up close and personal people like Dual Blades and Insect Glaive because of the camera. I feel like I don't know if there's a way to like drag it back for more POV, but I feel like it's a lot easier in this game for far away people to, you know, really set up, because I feel like my camera's just going all over the place a little bit. Yeah, I feel like World and now Rise have done a lot for the long range weapons, but yeah, I don't know why my camera feels a little bit weird in Rise, just a little bit off. I had to, you know, keep pressing L to recalibrate, but sometimes you're just so close to the monster and maybe you're up against a wall and it just kind of goes crazy. I feel like in previous games it was real good about zooming out. Yeah, dude. I don't know if you noticed, but like at the beginning of Friday's stream, um, I just could not figure it out. I did end up figuring it out. You have to right click. I assume you've figured it out again, but right clicking on the right or clicking on the right thumbstick cycles through the different monsters in the area, and then you just look at the top right and you'll see which one you're locked onto, and that lets you recalibrate with L. Yeah, click in the right thumbstick. So, well, you click it in just once, and it locks on to like the first monster in the queue. And let's say there's 3 monsters. If you click it twice, it'll, you know, go to the second. If you click it one more time, it'll go on the third. If you click it again, then it'll de-lock you from any of them, and you have to start again. But once you click right thumbstick once, you can track with pressing or tapping L1 or L, and you know, and not ZL but L. Yeah, I had a rough time of doing it the other night. I don't know. I don't know if it changed at all from previous games, but I don't know. It felt awkward at first. Yeah, that's what I think. I kept wanting to. Oh, you know what it might have been? I think before, was it like double pressing like LNR or ZL and ZR when you were like in front of the monster to lock on? Mm-hmm. Oh, I almost forgot about like, yeah, scout flies. I mean, technically, you know, you always know where the monsters are now, so you don't really need like paintballs and shit like that. So, definitely some good quality of life shakeups, but definitely some differences from before as well. Do 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 do. Tackling that seconds in ogre fight right now, Jaylit. Nice, nice. Get myself a little bit more comfortable. Yeah. As long as you can do the key quests with your current equipment, no reason to, sit there and farm for longer than you need to. Understandable. I have an incredible fear that one of these resets I'm just gonna absolutely biff it and and not catch that it's a shiny. I'm sure that it's different enough, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I could spin that into a whole YouTube video. I shiny hunted I hunted for the rarest shiny in Pokemon, and I failed. All caps, exclamation mark. My shocked or angry face in the thumbnail. This is gonna feel so weird once we're past this hunt, and we can move on to like Scarlet and Violet or like Legends Arceus, because we're just gonna be catching like, I don't even know, like 3 or 4 shinies per stream, even like maybe even 5. Like that's how plentiful they've been for me, at least. I even over the weekend I caught a couple. Community Day for Pokemon Go was on Saturday, and I caught 3 regular Slowpoke and 2 Galarian Slowpoke shinies. And then also on Sunday, caught a nice little shiny Teddiursa. Already caught a shiny Teddiursa in Pokemon Legends Arceus about a month ago and evolved into Ursaluna. Um, so definitely needed to fill back in that spot in the shiny shiny living dex. Just got to get one more for Ursaring, but or maybe two more because I think there might be a gender difference in Ursaring, but either way, good find randomly. Oh, yawn. I'm gonna need to see what he says again, but does he say Dayun? Is he a big twice stan? Is he a once? Is Arceus a once? Does he enjoy the musical stylings of Dayun? Or does he go Dagyun? Which in that case, probably not a once, but we'll see. Let's keep an eye out this time around. Okay, what does the Arceus say? Dodo Gyun. Damn. I must have been listening to too much, of their, new mini album. Which, would recommend. Pretty good time. It's called, Ready to Be, in all caps. They're doing the all caps thing like, Brockhampton did. So sad to say did when it comes to Brockhampton. Some problematic stuff with those boys, but God, if they didn't make some great music. Oh, didn't mean to screenshot that. Alright, well, we've almost been at this for 2 hours now today. Actually, a little slow in here. I did spend the first like 5-10 minutes of stream talking about getting back into things, but only 89, only 90 ish resets for 2 hours. Damn. Some of these loading screens must have been pretty long then. Dodogyun. Right, officially 6,900. Or I guess 690, but hopefully we don't ever get to actual 6,900. But guys, it's the funny number again. Gonna see a lot of variations of this number. Already have. We've seen what was it? 269, 369. Seen 420. Seen 469. 569. 619 for the Rey Mysterio fans. 690 now. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Every time I see that Arceus and his face comes up. Ah, Sub-Zero, you got the PS5 up and running? Hell yeah. What y'all get for Din Din? I myself had a nice little frozen pizza. Thrown into the air fryer. Ooh. Ooh. Chicken katsu, baby. That's nice. That's nice. Making me crave some curry. Some chicken katsu curry. Ugh, that hit the spot. Volcano Curry. Love that place. Oh, but yeah, man. You guys gonna start playing your PS5 now that you're back home? And also, wow, what rotten luck. Ah, I see. Well, I said rotten luck because you just missed 69-0. But, nice, nice, nice. Having it all set up and ready. Let me know how that goes. Oh, okay, sweet, sweet. Good, good, good. We're gonna be at 696. I don't know if that's funnier, or if that's nothing. I might want to get some chicken katsu, maybe some curry, with me madre this weekend. We are celebrating my birth. As it's, wow, yeah, it's gonna be, my birthday in 3 days. Yeah, she's gonna be flying in on Friday. Day after my birthday. My birthday's on Thursday? Is it Thursday? Is that what that day is? Yeah, Thursday. Huh. Yeah, gonna have to take a break from, oh, yeah, sorry, J-Lit, gonna have to take a break from, from Friday's stream, actually. Maybe I'll do some, Monster Hunter on Thursday, then. Just get some gameplay in on Thursday instead of Friday, then. I could do that. Yeah, birthday stream. Could call it that, yeah. I usually don't go crazy for my birthday. It's usually my family that, you know, throws a big hullabaloo or, you know, treats me and my friends to some food. But I think, you know, Nice little laid back birthday is all I would like for this week. Especially because my mother and I are going to be eating a lot of food. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about like I would want to like make an event of like do something for the weekend of the birthday. I don't really care for having a celebration be on the day of. Uh, yeah, just any time to you know. I think as Filipino people, we just love to celebrate life at any opportunity we can get. If you're asking me any excuse we can get, honestly. Yeah, right. It's just easier that way. Got more time. Got more energy. Have paydays during the week, you get more money too. Yuck, 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 yuck. I guess in that case, then I'm gonna need to play some Monster Hunter tomorrow night to get some high rank stuff down before Thursday. Oh, nice, nice. Hmm. Yeah. Need to get into the habit of capturing stuff, just for the efficiency of it. It's just so frustrating when it doesn't work out like that. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stock up on traps and tranks and all that. Is it tranks? So is it just a normal capturing protocol? You just lay down a pitfall trap, a shock trap, etc., and then trank them. Hmm. Okay. You can't just buy trank bombs in the merchant shop. Ah, that's fair. Save your money, especially with having to buy ammo as a bow and other ranged weapon main. I just sell all of my ranged material and I get hella cash. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The bass. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know about the rampage quests. I mean, they're kind of fun as like a little like different way of playing the game, but oh yeah, Zoram. Yeah, it's a bit annoying as a gameplay function. I will agree with you there. I feel like it's a bit tedious. I just want to get in, do the fight, get out. I don't want to do a whole mini game. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I forgot about that fight, but now that you mention it, it is very, very similar to that. Third person Clash of Clans. That is, well, yeah. Was it the dart monkey ass side mechanic? Setting up a balloons tower defense game in order to combat monsters. I don't know, man. And hey, 700. 120 minutes of streaming, 100 resets in. Oh boy. Let's see. Maybe we end at 750 today. We'll at least get through 720. We'll see if, see if you were right, Jaylit, about 720. Yeah, I just did that last night. I think the DLC bonuses gave us a lot of the eggs, I think. I don't know, man. I don't know if Arceus will take too kindly to you calling it a bitch like that. Maybe you've jinxed it now. Maybe it'll be 719 or 721. God, I hope it can be something like 721. I would be so overjoyed with anything, anything under 1,000. That would be a joyous day. That would. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Damn. I think definitely gonna be ending at 750 tonight, just because, my god, hay fever is really setting in. I don't even have the windows open. I think just my day of spending my day living in the world. Feel a little hay feverish. I know, dude. Oh my god. Especially with like the super bloom. So much pollen in the air, I assume. Ugh. Hey, I've never had this happen before. I was just checking my email as I got a notification. But one of the Pokestop suggestions I made in Niantic's Wayfarer program So once you reach level 37 in Pokemon Go and above, you're allowed to submit Pokestops for review. It was accepted. So, yeah. And I strategically placed it. Shush, shush. I placed it at work so I can spin my Pokestop all day. And, you know, get materials while I'm at work. That's how we do it. I could put lures down. Oh, fuck, I could put lures down. Oh my god. It is a legitimate, you know, feature of the landscape of the community. That I was actually surprised was not made a Pokestop already. But you know, with this, we're made in the shade, guys. We're gonna we're gonna be drowning in Pokeballs. I mean, not drowning in balls. Pokemon. Wow, Jaywood, I'm surprised you didn't Vine Boom there. Damn. There it is. A0, there it is. came back into the chat just to hear me say drowning in bowls. I don't know if you heard the rest of the conversation, but I swear to God, it makes sense. How embarrassing.
Pepe Sylvia, look in the mail. With this whole purchase, Pepe Sylvia!
Oh my god. You found the Pepe Sylvia button. I don't want to know why that got me. Radical! Drink it! Oh, thanks for that. That just reminded me. I've placed that as a sound to help remind me to drink water. I'm gonna go get my fucking cup. Oh no, I need to fill it up. I don't know if y'all can hear this. Let's get some water running. All right. Drink it. It's radical. Yes. So you found your new toys. You're welcome. I'll keep adding sounds, I guess, as we as we find a need for them. Anybody have any suggestions for things that they would like to hear? Things they would like to force me to listen to, I guess. We have a drink your water sound. Love it. Oh, by God, as God is my witness, he has broken him in half. Oh, yes, we can absolutely do that. How could you not, man? Japan is goated at baseball, bro. They're crazy. They're machines. They make it happen. They use the power of friendship. Every time. Ninth inning, base is loaded, and it's a home run. That's all I know about baseball. Although I do have some friends who love that Shohei, that baseball prodigy. I think that's his name. Yeah, Shohei Otani. Damn. I mean, when events like that happen, really makes you enjoy being a fan. Cause I know, most games can have their boring moments, but it's those random, out of nowhere events that just strap you back in. Really get you hooked all over again. Ooh. Wow. Wow, what a what a face-off. USA and Japan against each other. Yeah, Zero, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah. Aesthetically, man's got a good aesthetic. Hmm. Got some rivalry shit going down. We got some Naruto Sasuke vibes going on. I'm glad that we're all very confident in our masculinity, that we can come together and agree. Some guys are just hot little beefcakes. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Outside of being a weeb, yeah, there's a Filipino on the team. Well, now they have my full support. Oh, no way. Wow. Damn, he's in our age bracket? That's crazy. Oh, and I just realized, I was talking earlier about the AEW card for this Wednesday. Kenny Omega versus El Hijo de Vikingo. Vikingo, he's like one of the best luchadors in Mexico right now. Guess his age. He's like, he is pretty much like the Kenny Omega of Mexico. Yeah. Yeah, Zero, spot on. He's only 25 years old, which, I don't know, I feel like that's just insane. Like, come on, man. he's only like a year or two older than me. And he's like, oh my god. Oh, what's up, Alan? How's it going? Like that AEW talk we got going on right now? A little bit of baseball, a little bit of pro wrestling we got right now. Right in the strike zone, am I right? Unintentional baseball pun. Oh man. Yeah, I feel like growing up, I was kind of a bit of a snob about sports. I think it was just jealousy of having grown up asthmatic. I was like, man, sports are so boring. I don't know why people even watch them. They're just watching a ball go from one end of the field to the other. I said that about every sport. Ooh, hay fever. Oh boy. But yeah, like, yeah, I definitely did not like sports as a kid. Definitely just the nerdy stuff. Yeah, exactly. We definitely only really talked about like anime and video games. Yeah. I only recently got back into sports, and to, I guess, then answer that question, Zero. Huh. Good. Hmm. What sport would be the most interesting for me? Oh, I mean, if I was a volleyball player, I would be like Hinata, just because I'm so short. I didn't even like sports anime growing up, just because you know, I was just not into it. Um, hmm. Wow. I did. Hmm. I did track and field for a bit. I mean, running fast is always, just as a baseline, a very human thing. Um, yeah, maybe track and field. I might do track and field if I, went back and actually did sports. But fighting is. I found that fighting is fun. So I guess if, I know you said wrestling doesn't count, but does boxing count? Rolling Thunder. Does boxing count? Yeah, I mean, um, sports anime, though they were shonen, I feel like I was more just like I didn't like the realism. I wanted to escape back in middle school and high school, so I kind of just leaned way in towards the heaviest fantasy I could get. All right, yeah, let's say boxing then. I would if I could go back. That's fair, but I guess I didn't want to. Fantasy was so far into stuff that I couldn't exactly do, but then like sports anime, it's like, I could do that in real life if I wasn't so asthmatic, you know. So I think it just touched that sore spot for me. It made me feel bad. I do remember waking up randomly in the middle of the night when like Adult Swim was on Cartoon Network and seeing like episodes of Prince of Tennis. Nah, man, track like messed me up because of the asthma. I was like dying every practice. I like quit halfway through like the second year of me doing it just cuz I just couldn't handle it. Couldn't keep doing it. Cuz I mean, I guess not to get too boo-hoo, but at the time like my dad was a heavy smoker. And so really couldn't get any lung relief in the house. Yes, dude. Oh my god. And Bleach and like Cowboy Bebop and all of them. Ugh. Evangelion 2. 2 I think was on Adult Swim every once in a while. I know. If only we knew how good we had it back then with Adult Swim, just playing all of these classics back to back to back. I would have stayed up late every night and tried to watch them. All I would get was randomly needing to pee in the middle of the night and catching them as like as I passed into the living room. Man. Oh my god. Nothing says you grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s like waking up in the middle of the night to So many kids knew the song Brick House before even knowing that the song was Brick House. Getting close to 7:20. You excited, Jaylit? Also, yeah, I should have watched Kuroko no Basket. And now I hear that, you know, it's super powered basketball. I've seen some clips of them playing, and it does look fun. I have actually been trying to find time to start Blue Lock. Some good friends of mine have been really wanting me to watch Blue Lock. That's true. I can start. It's not like it disappeared once the the era of its popularity was over. That's fair. It's on the list. It's on the list. But then again, a lot of things are on the watch list. Like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh, wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Ha ha ha. Let's see, one more reset, and we can see if Jaylit's theory of of us hitting on a number divisible by 180 is correct. Next time it's gonna have to be like, what, 900, 729, damn, I'm bad at math. Just nice, just, damn it, just straight 900. I was like, 900 and, You can tell why I went, why I went for psychology and not other sciences. Even flow, run on butterflies. I saw a video today of a guy he was like wakeboarding or like parasail, you know, boarding, you know, on the ocean. And he caught a big wind on his parasail, and he did the Christ air. We are jamming to the pearl, the shining pearl. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. And you're wrong, Joey. You're wrong, Jaylit. Was not 720. Even flow, move like butterfly. You know, I hadn't ever really listened to much Pearl Jam, but I recently just tried to play some of it at work. I'll be honest, yeah, their lyrics are a bit harder to follow than even Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's a little bit, just a little bit unintelligible. But you know, they're Seattle heroes, so I gotta give them credit where credit's due. I mean, it sounds great, music sounds good. I just need to decipher the lyrics after maybe a couple more hours of going through it. That's true. Although I've mostly only listened to like anime misheard lyric videos, like Caramel Dancing or ah like the Attack on Titan opening. I know there was a misheard lyric thing for that. Um, like the very first opening. Alright, and we got 30 more resets and 30 more minutes before we, unfortunately, calling it a night. I would go overtime as I usually try to a little bit, but, feel a little sleepy with these, allergens in the air. I don't know if any of y'all are feeling it. Something different in the air. Take a sip of my water. Oh damn. You must have been feeling pretty bad the past like month or two. I'm so sorry, Zero. Nah. Man, what's the opposite of a plant? You do not like the nourishing power of God's great gift of rain upon this planet. You're a non-Euclidean creature. Silicone-based life form. I'm melting, I'm melting. And what was her sister? The Wicked Witch of the East, bro. She came down in a bubble, dog. Grow up. Hold on. You wanna tell me that I'm wrong? She came down in a bubble, dog. I'm gonna stab him. I'm gonna stab you, Arceus, if you don't pony up the goods. Yeah, see? Damn. Oh, are you a witch or are you a warlock? That's so true. Okay, so now we have as God is my witness, he has broken him in half. And also we need just at least one part of the, or maybe the hold on. You mean to tell me that I'm wrong? Maybe just that part. I think that part's very good. And then maybe the I'm gonna stab him. That's also a good part. Although a little silent in the video. Gotta really listen for it. But we'll see if it's uploaded there. Yeah. I know some people even like mishear it sometimes. No, honestly, it is such a good meme. I might even add just a little clip from Even Flow just to have it in there. I mean, we are hunting Pokemon God. I mean, if God is all three in one, then he is also Pokemon Jesus as well. Pokemon Father, Pokemon Son, and Pokemon Holy Spirit. The new trilogy of games coming Gen 10. I mean, he has four feet. He could do some pretty fluid kickflips, I assume. I mean, just look how pointy his toes are. I mean, if he uses one of the special plates, he could change his typing to psychic, psychically control the board or some shit. I don't know. Ooh, almost at 7:30. Wow. In a week we've gone from 200, I think 240 is where we started off. 240. Now we're up almost 500 from that first stream. And this is our third stream in. So let's see. Yeah. Up by 500 divided by 3 streams. That's an average of like 170 resets per stream so far. We're making good time. Good time. You know, I'm actually, now that you mention it, I'm kind of surprised that there's no Pokemon so far based on skateboarding. Like, I feel like that could be a pretty interesting topic to cover as in a Pokemon. Or really, I guess not really any like sports Pokemon for that matter besides you know, besides what's his name, Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan with fighting. Pokemon Pokemon Golf. Well, I mean, like, oh, well, that was more so the trainer in Sun and Moon, and not really Toucanon was their like ice Pokemon, but that was more her thing. I mean, like an actual like Pokemon themselves who is like based on a sport. Okay, I actually am correcting myself. Score Bunny and his evolution line is based on soccer. That is true. But a little easier to do. Feels like a not as weird of a thing for a Pokemon to be based on with soccer. Hawk skateboarding. How would we do that? Do they have like no, you can't. And I think that's part of the problem is you can't have wheels on any Pokemon that's not supposed to be mechanical. Because hot take. A lot of people complain about the legendary for Pokemon Scarlet, how it has a big wheel in the front and the back, which is just its tail curled up, but it has an inflation sac on its chest that looks like a wheel, and people were complaining that it doesn't rotate. Hey, newsflash, people. Newsflash. It's an organic creature. Organic living beings can't have wheels. A wheel needs to be completely detached from the creature. A wheel is a tool, not an organic part of a creature. It can look similar to, it can camouflage its chest protrusion as a tire-like thing, but yes, it runs on all fours, because that's not how biology works. You nimcomcoops. Yes, but its whole body does that. Its whole body does that, not one part of it, though. You get what I mean? It rolls up into a ball, into a wheel shape, but as it stands as like a mechanical object. Oh, okay. Thank you. But yes. Like, you know, a single part of a Pokemon can't be a wheel. So, I mean, that's my position on it. Donphan works. Donphan's beautiful. Great Pokemon design. But then, I guess, its Paradox forms. Was it Great Tusk? Great Tusk is just a big woolly mammoth type thing. And Iron Treads, the mechanical one, actually turns into a ball and uses its treads as wheels. So, you know. I don't know. Just that that topic of discussion right at the beginning of when they were teasing photos of those legendaries for Scarlet Violet really got me heated. Cause seems people were just they were like people were very annoyed that they were like, oh, it looks so stupid, its wheel doesn't turn. Yeah, do you want its flesh to rip off? I'm done. I'll stop talking about I'll stop talking about this rant. I could keep talking about it, but I won't. Unless you want me to. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. Exactly. Take that, Reddit. Take that, Jim Cornette. I know you've been talking shit about Pokemon, Jim Cornette. Oh, and also, welcome back to the chat, Apes. It's been a bit. How was your weekend, Apes? I think don't know why I'm not noticing until just now, but I think I burned my mouth on my frozen pizza earlier. Well, I guess it was a bit of a process. So it was initially frozen, right? But then I darndest thing, honestly, mistake in in retrospect, heated up the damn thing, and then I put it into my mouth. I think that's where the trouble started. I shouldn't have heated it up. I think I should have just left it as is, and I would have been perfectly fine. Ugh. So, really, that was on me. That was on me. Well, sorry, I forgot to. Spirit. Oh, I'm sorry. I can refreeze it if you'd like. I sorta heated the whole thing. Not just the one slice. Sorry if that ruins it. I could pop it back in the freezer. You could do that. I'll put it next to my Oreo ice cream. Yeah. Ugh. 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 A real frozen pizza? Ugh. Sorry. Ugh. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, Zero. My mouth is feeling pretty rough after the burns. So, you know, rough on all counts, on all fronts. Oh boy. We're getting up there though. Almost at 750, really. Each time I do get a little, I get a little heart flutter every time, you know, we encounter Arceus. Every time I walk up to that big old disappointment of a god. Because every time it could be the time. Could have been the first time. Could have been, could be 378. I mean, you know, it really is. It's gonna come out of nowhere. We're really not even gonna expect it because, I mean, it's not gonna be exactly like 4,069 or whatever the exact chances are. Like, if we just, you know, I mean, 738 divided by 4,000. 20% of the way there. Well, I mean, you know, we're actually have been about a little bit past pace for a bit now. We're catching back up to actual pace because I did take a few minutes in the beginning. No, yeah, actually, sorry, Jayla, it was at 720. I just, I didn't think it would make for the best content, so I just skipped past it. Sorry. Be-ra, Reggie? That was a rainy verse. Reggie. Reggie. That's a rainy verses. God, that was shitty impersonation, God. Ugh. Like Zoink Scoob. We're gonna be like doing so many resets, man. Little better. Little more in my wheelhouse. My Q zone. What are some other very unique voices that were spawned out from cartoons of the era? Like Zoink Scoob, I left them. Oh, oh no, no, not not Scoob and Shaggy being morphine addicts. Damn. I guess what would it take for that to happen to them? I assume they'd have to have been injured in one of their chase scenes. Like like Scoob. Just take the red pill, Scoob. Morbius. What was that little, like, there's a little tirade or like a little rap that they do on the Eric Andre show. Like, Morbius. Yes, it was Morbius. Mm. Again to it. Again there. It's Morbin time. Yo, I loved when Morbius just transformed into a vampire right there, and he screamed out, "It's Morbin time," and he completely morbed that guy. That was great. That was a great part of the movie. But you know the little rap I'm talking about in in one of the Eric Andre show episodes. You know, let's see. Eric Andre Morpheus. Song by Hannibal Buress. Wow, it has a fucking genius article on it. The hit club banger, first performed on the Eric Andre show, one of Hannibal Buress's most lyrical songs, with an insanely ridiculous rhyme scheme that resembles that of the greats such as Eminem. Hannibal Buress. Here we go. Morpheus, Dorpheus, Orpheus, go eat some walruses, orifices, porridges, Morpheus, Morpheus, go into the buffet and walruses, confidence, corpses, Worcestershire sauce, go into your orifices, red pill, blue pill, Morpheus, walruses, seashells by the seashore, Morpheus. Morpheus drinking a 40 in a death basket, and then I think he like falls back. There's a really good animation of it by I think the YouTuber is Worth a Kids. They do some really good stuff, but they started out as like a more fan animation channel, but they've done some really cool original stuff. Worth a Kids. They did the what was it? It's like based on the clown. Worth a Kids. Big Top Burger. That's what it is. Big Top Burger. Love that Big Top Burger. It is Morbin time. What you been up to, apes? How was the weekend for you? You know, now that I'm thinking about it, our friend that commented, oh yeah, Alan Dragon Tamer. I think he randomly commented, "This is the one," not in response to our incredible discussions, but trying to predict when the shiny would come. And now that I've realized that, if you're still here, Alan, sorry for the disappointment. It was not the one. Or maybe this will be 745. You know, I think you and your 180s. We'll see if we get to that on Wednesday then. But what's the word for it? I think that's actually a very fun thing that you could do. Just search up shiny hunting on Twitch, go from channel to channel, and just keep spamming, like just one time in each channel. This is the one, and then if you get it right, eventually, you know, you'll be instantly famous in that stream. We're calling it. But I do respect Jaylet's called shots, you know. has a very specific in the future mindset rather than just a and now type feel to it, which I can also get behind. I've definitely been guilty of that myself on, random occurrences or trying to get a character I want in a gacha game, just being like, and this is the one. It works sometimes. Though I guess you have, some pretty good chances in gacha games. Like a 5% chance of a 5-star. That's a 5 in... Yeah. Was 5 in... 5% chance. That's 5 out of 100, right? Simplified. 100 divided by 5. That's a 1 in 20, right? Sometimes there's like a 3% chance of a 5-star. In that case, it's 3 out of 100. A lot better than 1 out of 4,000. That's for sure. Yeah. I mean, thinking about it, that's actually not horrible. 1 out of 20. Then you get into the whole thing of like, there's multiple 5-stars, but don't need to factor that in to this conversation just at the moment. But yeah, 1 out of 4,000, definitely a lot worse. Oh god, don't even... I didn't even try to pick up Fate Grand Order. I just know that people will spend their whole life savings on it. Yeah. Although, wait. Oh, there was a... I'm trying to remember what gacha game community this was in. But it was a Reddit post titled "A Whale of a Tale." If I'm remembering it correctly. Ah, yes. Okay. A Whale of a Tale. For people who don't know, a whale is a person in a gacha game fan base that uses up thousands of dollars to roll for characters that they want, max out stats, everything, all the bells and whistles. And in a gacha game that I did play briefly, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, which pretty good game. There was a character or a guy who spent so much money on getting characters that, oh god. Let me know if you guys would like a dramatic reading of A Whale of a Tale. I got it up right here. It is a long one, though. I mean, it basically, it is quite long. Basically just details how the guy was like... He got hooked on the game, and he was like, oh, my free pulls are doing really well, I must have some pretty good luck. And then a character came out that he really wanted, and he was like, all right, I'll spend up to like $100 on this. Not crazy. That's like dolphin status instead of whale status. $100 to get Luneth, which was like a overpowered character at the time. And he was like, ooh, oh, I didn't get it. Okay, no, another 100. Oh, they got Luneth. They got that adrenaline rush. They got that pull to wanna get more. Okay. Yeah. I haven't bought a game in 6 years, this person says. I just spent $200 on this game, but I would have spent way more if I'd been consistently buying, video games of the past 6 years. Time flies. Gilgamesh comes out. $100. another 100, another 100, $300, and I didn't get Gilgamesh. Ooh, $100, $100, $100, $100. Finally, they got Gilgamesh. Jesus. And then, so they had spent $700 at that time. Flash forward down in the story, they spent another $1,000. Flash forward, spent another 1,500. They had a credit card balance of $4,000. Not just from Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, but pretty much all gacha game. And then they fell back into it. They had promised their family they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't, use the credit card for anything. Boom. $1,000 down the drain for Veritas of the Dark. Oh my god. And then just, as I just keep scrolling down, all this long story to short it, $16,000 is eventually the total amount of money that they spent on the game. They deleted it. They deleted Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. So, yeah, gacha games are gambling. It can get you hooked. Unless you have, godly luck and just the iron will to never spend any money in a gacha game. Brave Lion. What was that? I mean, there used to be, I don't know. I don't see Brave Lion. Is that like an actual, console game? I used to play, oh, War of the Visions. Yeah, I did play that very briefly. It was pretty meh, actually. Let's go for 10 more. I'm feeling alright. Let's go 760. But, I see. But yeah, Brave Frontier, different gacha game series. Brave Frontier was really fun. Brave Frontier 2, nah, not so much. But Brave Frontier 1, I played, all throughout high school. And then it was Dragalia Lost for college. But yeah. Oh, freshman year of high school, though, before Brave Frontier, it was Defenders of Texel. It was a pretty interesting game. It was very motivated by internal currency system, like people, trading units on basically not like a trade market. It was really fun, but unfortunately went down the drain, as most good things go. But But yeah, War of the Visions, a little bit of a weird gameplay loop. Didn't really get me hooked all that much. Brave Exvius was really fun. Nice, snappy fight system, but like an RPG, you could choose what moves, buffs and healing and strategy like that. Always good for some gameplay variants and stuff like that. Yeah. You getting any or anybody in chat get into any gacha games over the years? Rolling for 5-star characters. I know Genshin Impact is very popular right now. I did play for a little bit, but I don't know. Didn't grab me as much as it definitely has the wider weeb world as a as a facet. That's the lightning Shogun, Raiden Shogun or something like that. It's she has like a lightning sword and all that. That's all I remember of her. I think I I see. I think I stopped playing like before she was released, before like the Japanese influenced area was done. Yeah. I do remember I had like Diluc and quite a few other nice 5 stars, but couldn't be bothered. And now, I mean, I wouldn't even want to stream it. I think it's one of the like top streamed games on Twitch. I would just get washed out. I mean, that's like, I'm very happy playing Pokemon, especially hunting for this Arceus. It's gonna be such a pop when we get it, and I need this. I just love how rare it is. But that being said, definitely helps to be playing a lesser played game on Twitch. So, yeah, Genshin definitely oversaturated. Alright, 5 more for tonight after this one. We are nearing the end of our time together, folks. And you know, the operation is still in effect to find a good community name. There were some some names, some theories, some thoughts passed around at the end of last stream. I don't know if anybody here still has some boiling thoughts that they've had since last Wednesday. Oh. Timber. But I wouldn't call you guys the Timbers. And I mean, so if you guys want to call yourselves the Ticks, like, as a joke name, sure, I'll allow it amongst you guys. But I don't know. I want a name for us that's more publicly acceptable. I don't know. I just feel like the Ticks would tick people off. Although it is very funny. I just don't want people having PTSD about getting Lyme disease. Or whatever that disease is that ticks can give you that make you allergic to meat. Because I am honestly, like, the one thing keeping me from hiking out in the Appalachians. I don't want that. I don't want that disease. I don't want to get anywhere near that. I want to eat meat. I want to be able to eat my my steaks and my pork chops. I'm a true Texan boy. Gotta have my Hank Hill propane and propane accessories. But we'll keep searching. All right. This and 2 more. But thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. It's been a good stream. We'll be tackling hopefully at least another 150 to 200 more resets in the next stream on Wednesday, and then we'll see if we get down to it. But possibly a Monster Hunter, a monster of a birthday stream. I'll give myself a funny little hat like I did for St. Patrick's Day. If you were not there for that St. Patrick's Day stream, which I think only Jaylit was there for, I'll post a little tweet of my jaunty little leprechaun hat. One more reset for the stream tonight. Alright, will it be this, our final reset of tonight? Yay or nay, Arceus? It's your call. Well, unfortunate. But it has been a grand old time with you guys tonight. We'll be checking out for now. Get some sleep. Get some antihistamines for those spring fever blues. But, good times, good times. See you all, in a couple days. But until then, if you got a bedtime, go and hit that bedtime. Good night. Mwah. And goodbye. Bang. Oh, there we go.